Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of the SamDjanShow. Today, I'm gonna give you top 10 sequels better than the original. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the next episode of SamDjanShow. We talk about pop culture. Today, I'm gonna give you 10 sequels better than the original. Now, before you do, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. It helps algorithm. I have 10 sequels that I think are better than the original. So let's get into it. So number 10, I have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Now this is a sequel to Rise of the Planet of the Apes 2011, which in turn was a reboot of the original series from 1968. And this one is good. I enjoy it. I actually like all movies, all the three movies in this franchise. I like Dawn, Rise, and like War. And I'm looking forward to the fourth one, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And this one's good. This one's just unique. It's much more different than Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I enjoy it. Mary's did a good job with this movie. So yeah, I really enjoy this movie. So I'm Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Number 9, I have Captain America: Civil War. Now this was a sequel to the 2011 movie, Captain America: The First Avenger, by Joe Johnston. This was directed by the Russo brothers. This was their first movie in the MCU, and this one was good. I love the action. I like Robert Redford as Alexander Pierce. Samuel Jackson was good. Chris Evans was good. I love Scarlett Johansson. And it was a good movie. I enjoyed the action. I like how this was serious and they stuck to it. Falcon is good as well. And yeah, it's Captain America: Winter Soldier. I enjoy it. I had a good time with it. So yeah, I think it's probably my second favorite MCU movie after Infinity War. So it's a great movie. Number 8, I have Spider-Man 2. Now Spider-Man 2 was kind of yeah, this is a sequel to the 2002 movie Spider-Man. This was also directed by Sam Raimi. He directed all three movies. I think this is probably the one that holds up the most, like in terms of effects and stuff. And I think the story is solid. I think the villain is better here than Spider-Man 1. And it holds up well. I just love it. I like how it was more emotional. I liked how it balanced Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Mary Jane's good. This movie is just well done. It still holds up. I think it's probably the best live-action Spider-Man film we've had. And yeah, that is saying a lot. So yeah, Spider-Man 2, great movie. I enjoy it. And yes, that's Spider-Man 2. Moving on, number 7, I have Star Trek 2: The Wrath of Khan. Now this is a sequel to the 1979 movie Star Trek: The Motion Picture. And this one's good. It's one of the best sequels, one of the most iconic sequels. I enjoy this movie. I think it's good. I'm not a huge fan of Star Trek, or because it's just like I don't watch none of the TV show. I've seen a couple of them. I've seen the J.J. Abrams movies, but this one is a great movie. I enjoy this movie. I like this more than the motion. The motion picture's okay, but I think this one is just much better. Number 6, I have Empire Strikes Back. Now, this is a sequel to the 1977 movie Star Wars, or Star Wars Episode 4: The New Hope. And this one was good. I think it's probably one of the best Star Wars movies we've had. I think it's the best one in the trilogy. I love New Hope, but I think this one is just much better on another level. They're both better than Return of Jet. Return of Jet, I think, was a step down, but this one was a great movie. Iconic sequel. I enjoy it. Lots of iconic moments of Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, and it was just a great movie. I enjoyed it. So that's Empire Strikes Back. Number 5, I have Terminator 2: Judgment Day. This is a sequel to the 1984 movie Terminator, and this was a good movie. I think the first two Terminator movies were good. I enjoy this one. I think it's probably better than the first. I like how it's more action packed. I like how the first one was more like sci-fi, and this one was more action packed movie. And it was a good movie. I like Edward Furlong. I like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like Linda Hamilton. And this was a great sequel. After this, it goes downhill. I was a huge fan of 3. I thought Salvation was good. I like Genesis. I thought Dark Fate was fine. I don't know where this franchise goes. I think they're better off doing like an animated one. Well, it was just announced recently we are getting a new Terminator, but this one's good. I highly recommend you check it out. Number 4, I have Aliens. Now, this is a sequel to the 1979 movie Alien by Ridley Scott. And this one, I like how this one is more action-packed. Because the first one was kind of more like science fiction type movie. I like how this one was much more action-packed. And I enjoy it. Sigourney Weaver's just great in this. That was Ellen Ripley. I prefer this one a bit more. This was directed by James Cameron, by the way. And this is the one I just go back to. I go back to this one way more than because Alien 1 is just there's a lot of talking in it, and then it's like I think around an hour where the alien comes, and I like how this one is just a good movie. And yes, it's Aliens. And number 3, I have Mad Max 2, also known as The Road Warrior. Now this is a sequel to the 1979 movie Mad Max by Jordan Miller. All of them were directed by Judgement. I enjoy this. I think this one is much better than the first one. I had a good time with it. And this one's iconic. I enjoy this one. Now obviously we have Beyond Thunderdome, which I think is okay. Mad Max Fury Road is good. I'm looking forward to the prequel. I don't think it's a bad Mad Max. I think they're all good. So that's Mad Max 2. So number 2, I have Shrek 2. Now this is a sequel to the 2001 movie Shrek, and this one was good. I enjoyed this one. I think it's probably one of the best sequels. One of the best sequels I've done the first one, and this one was good. It made a lot of money at the box office, and yeah, Shrek 2 was good. I love Shrek 1. I like 2. I think 1 is good, but I think 2 was just a much better movie than the first one. I enjoy it. Everything came off the coming down. 3 was a net down. 4 was better. I love Puss in Boots 1. I love The Lost Witch. I think The Lost Witch is better than the first one. But Shrek 2 is a classic. I just enjoy this movie. And yeah, so Shrek 2. And then finally, number 1, I've Top Gun Maverick. Now, this is a sequel to the 1986 movie, Top Gun, which that one was directed by Tony Scott. This one was directed by Joseph Kosinski. And I loved it. I enjoyed it. I remember when they announced they were doing this movie, like 2020, and they pushed it back 2 years. And the reason why people rank it high is because they had like no faith in this movie. Again, Bush. I was like, this movie wasn't going to be good, and it came out when it made $1 billion. I was like, oh wow, this is a great movie, and this one was good. I enjoyed it. I did a review on it, and yeah, this is much better than the first one. Like you can go into this one not even watching the first one. This one is that good. So I don't know if there's plans for Top Gun 3. And yeah, so that is it. That is or top 10 movies. Top 10 sequels better than the original. So guys, so much for my video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.